Do you feel like your needs are never prioritized? Hey there, I'm Sharon Pope. I help strong and successful women who are struggling in lonely and disconnected marriages get the confidence and clarity they need to either fix the struggles in their marriage or be able to move forward without regret. If you like what you hear, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel.
People decide to get married, it means they've chosen each other to spend the rest of their life together. But then, several years into the marriage, what started out as two people being inseparable now becomes incompatible. My name is Sharon Pope. I am a master life coach and a 7-time best-selling author on love and relationships. I help women who are struggling in their lonely and disconnected marriages get the confidence and clarity they need to either fix the struggles in their marriage or lovingly release it without regret. You can go to clarityformymarriage.com to explore if there's a fit for you and I to work together today.
So I want to share with you the story of a client of mine who had a long history of not prioritizing her own needs. Now, she knew what she wanted in her most intimate relationship. She wanted someone that she could trust. She wanted someone that she could have fun with, that she could travel with, but could also just sit home and chill and make dinner together. She wanted to love and to be loved. She wanted there to be desire. She wanted to be desired herself, and she wanted to be able to desire her partner. The problem is that she didn't have any of those things in the current relationship that she had with her husband of 34 years. And the real problem became when her needs and what she wanted were now in direct opposition to what her husband wanted. You see, her husband needed the marriage to remain intact so that he wouldn't have to get introspective and answer some very difficult questions for himself. He needed another opportunity to be the man that she had needed him to be. And he needed his wife to love him and to trust him again. Now, here's what I want to just point out, which should be fairly obvious, but for many of us, it's not. That for women, it's very difficult for us to prioritize our own needs, particularly when someone else needs something from us that is in opposition to what it is that we really need. And it can feel so foreign to us to prioritize what we want above what someone else wants for us that it just feels wrong. And many times we'll judge ourselves as, oh, are we just being selfish? Maybe I should just do what they need me to do. And here's what I want you to know. Your needs are valid and important. And so is everyone else's. Right? If you are a human being on this planet, you're allowed to have needs. You're allowed to take up space. You're allowed to know what it is that is really important to you. Right? So our needs are not more important than somebody else's, but they are equally as important as everyone else's needs that they have for themselves. Now, it's our responsibility as grown adults in relationships to know and to be able to articulate and be able to honor our needs, which means that at some point in our life experience, we will be forced between the decision of, do I honor my own needs and feel like I'm being selfish, or maybe even get judged by other people as selfish? Or do I abandon myself in order to meet the needs of what someone else has in store for me, an idea of what they need from me? Look, there's nothing wrong with doing nice things for people so that they can feel loved and valued. That's one of the ways that we show love as women, right? But if it requires us to abandon or betray ourselves in the process, that, my friends, is where we have to draw the line, right? That has to be the threshold through which, like, I'm going to give as long as it feels good to give. But if I have to betray myself in order to meet your need, that's a no. I love, this was back in 1942. I love this quote. Joan Crawford said, "You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm." Even back in 1942, women were struggling with this, right? So I want to invite you to go check out my brand new book, It's just a mini ebook. It's a really quick read. It's absolutely free. It's called 3 Things Women Want Men to Know, for men and the women who love them. And you can get this free download at 3thingstoknow.com. And that's the number 3, not spelled out. So 3thingstoknow.com. And if you like what you hear on this channel, I hope you will subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you'll know every single time we post a new video. Take good care.